Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your Chapter 4 study guide. You need to know the definition of these forms. I have made a Quizlet for you. I did not include glide reflection. I did include your 90 degree, 180 degree, and 270 rules, in case you need to go through that. But some vocab review. What's the difference between an image and a pre-image? So my image is the new one after you do the transformation. The pre-image is the original. And on a graph, you have to have the prime, right? So like, let's say this is a triangle A. Whoops, that's the image. No, that's the pre-image. Triangle A prime is the image. Image, pre-image. Prefix, before. In a transformation, if a transformation is a rigid motion, then the blank and the blank stay the same. The size and the shape stay the same. They make congruent figures. So that is a rotation, a reflection, or a translation, or rigid motion. What type of transformation is not rigid, is not isometric? That's a dilation. It makes a similar figure. And what type of transformation is a scale factor used? Again, dilation. And it can be calculated, K. Remember, scale factor is K. Who knows why that was made up? New over old. So that is the image over the pre-image. And you can do that using a point. So like, let's say the point goes from 1, 2 to 3, 6. Well, so 3 over 1 would be my K, or 6 over 2 would be my K, right? Because it's new over old, and it's both simplified to 3. It could be how long one of the sides is. There's multiple ways to find that figure. All right, identify the transformation, whether it's rigid or not rigid. So that looks like a reflection to me. It's a mirror image. So that would be rigid. That's a dilation. So that would be not rigid. That looks just like a slide. Translation. Rigid. And probably a rotation. Rigid. Identify whether, this formatting is a little bonkers. I want it to look more like your homework, but that's okay. So identify whether there's horizontal or vertical lines. So this one definitely has a horizontal. It definitely has a vertical. I think is there any more on that one? No, because if I fold it that way, they're not exactly the same on both sides. Right? Yeah, the diamonds aren't going to line up exactly. So this thing has 2 lines of rotational symmetry. Horizontal, vertical. So it's got 2 lines of rotational symmetry. Let's see, does it rotate? If I rotate this thing, will it ever end up the exact same? Yes, it will. It will have rotational symmetry. And so that means its angle of rotational symmetry is 180. 360 divided by 2 is 180. All right, this thing, it looks like we just have 1 line of symmetry here. So just my vertical line of symmetry. And if I spin it, it's never going to look the same. So no rotational, no horizontal, no angle. If you wanted to say 360, you could, but no rotational. All right, this thing has got 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Oh, it might even have more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines of reflection. So it definitely has horizontal and vertical. And it's definitely going to have rotational too. So let's see. It's an 8-sided figure. So every time this guy is on top, it's going to look the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 360 divided by 8 I don't know that off the top of my head. 360 divided by 8 is 45 degrees. Okay. And then this one definitely is vertical and horizontal. So that's at least 2 lines. I need to kind of erase these to look at it and see if there's more. So like if I go this way, is it going to line up? No, because these little pointy guys aren't going to fold on top of each other correctly. So I think this one's only 2 lines. It's got a horizontal and a vertical. So yes, 2 lines. And it is going to have rotational. So it looks like that when the long pieces are out. So 360 divided by 4 is going to be 90 degrees of rotation. I think that makes sense. All right, draw the image after reflection over line L. Okay, so you just have to make it look like a mirror image. That was close. It's not beautiful. That's okay. This one is a different line, so it goes up this way. Shoot, that's hard. Here, 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 and that one's a little longer. Something like that. Not beautiful, but that's okay. Which of the following figures is similar, not congruent to figure A? So we're starting at figure A. Congruent means same size, same shape. So B is same size, same shape. D is same size, same shape. Let's see. E is a different shape and a different size. So it's not even similar. So this one is congruent, this one is congruent, that one is neither. That one is a dilation. So similar figures are dilations. And so it had to be C because it just got smaller. All right, given each transformation, identify the figures as congruent or similar. So that looks like a reflection to me. It's gonna be congruent. Dilation, so it's only similar, it's not congruent. Probably a translation, so that's congruent. Looking like a rotation to me, congruent. And that's a dilation, so it's similar. Keep coming for more of these.